Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Blood Clot DTC podcast with your favorite dark, sexy, chocolate, melanated, fashionable host, Ray Styles. You already know the vibes, period. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, all these good things. And guys, we are back for another week. Yes, how's your week been? How have you guys been doing? I hope everybody's had a good week, a productive week. I hope you guys have made some money because this economy, we need the multiple streams. Okay, we need the multiple streams. But yeah, guys, today we have an amazing guest. I'm so honored to have her on. Oh my God. She is basically, I call her mother. I know she sees in the comments all the time. She'll be posting on Instagram, but I call her mother because I literally see her as like my mother in the creative world. It's a whole full circle moment. But we're going to give her an introduction, guys, because, you know, she's very well deserving of one. So she's an award-winning entrepreneur and the founder and CEO of 76 Agency, which, by the way, guys, is the agency that, I'm signed to. So you can see why I call her mother. An award-winning influencer marketing and talent management agency. With a passion for inclusivity and representation, she has become a sought-after speaker on inclusive marketing and entrepreneurship. Recognized by Vogue Business as a champion of change in their top 100 innovators of 2024, she is known for her dedication to reshaping the marketing industry through diverse and inclusive strategies. She rides for us, basically, is what that is saying. Okay, Black power, honey. Well, not just black, everybody, you know, all our ethnic groups. But yeah, she ate that. She works with leading business-to-business brands such as Vodafone Business, Samsung, and Google, while balancing her love for fashion with partnerships with vintage designer and sustainable brands. She also writes a monthly Substack offering business owners practical tips and insights, along with links to upcoming opportunities tailored to help startup founders and small business owners succeed. She's a champion for women, an advisor, a mentor, a boss babe. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing my guest, Charlotte STAVROU.
That's such a great intro.
Yeah.
Thanks, I feel really hyped up.
Yeah.
Like, who is she? She sounds great.
Babes, collect your accolades. Okay, collect them down. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm really good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how you
'Cause I
doing?
know you're busy.
I am. Do you know what?
How
This
you
week
feeling?
has been quite busy and I wasn't very well this week. So I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
You
good.
look good.
Thanks.
Yeah, the hair's fab. I love a
Thanks.
natural moment. You always give me natural, and
Yeah.
I live for it.
I've actually just booked, off topic,
Yeah.
but I've just booked a weave,
Yeah.
like a straight, like
Okay.
bouncy weave for the first time in a decade.
That's what I was
The-
gonna say. I've never seen you with one.
It's like old Charlotte.
Yeah.
So 10 years ago was the last time.
Yeah.
Literally like 10 years ago around this time was the last time I had one.
Oh my
And I'm so
God.
excited.
I'm so excited. I need
just
to
feel like
see.
I wanted something different, just for a
Yeah.
little bit, and then the cars will come back.
She's a new
But,
woman.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
I
yeah.
love
I literally
this.
booked it yesterday, so I'm feeling like, ooh.
Period. You got some really nice teeth. I'm just looking at your face. I'm like, your teeth are
I
so
haven't had
nice.
anything in them because I did snack on the car on the way. I was like, I need to eat something.
They're really, really nice.
Thanks. So do you.
Oh, thank you. You know, I
Yes.
try. You know, thank you, Mama. But no, lovely outfit that
Thank
you're
you.
wearing today.
Yeah.
I love this. This is so cute.
My husband and my dad-in-law always say to me, I always look like I'm wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
Because I basically am. I love two pieces that
Yeah.
are like silky and
Yeah.
look like. I literally own like 10 different versions of this.
Yeah, but it's cute, it's elegant, and you're always on the go. Like the least you should be worrying about is how your clothes make you feel in terms of
Yeah.
like the comfortability.
I want to be.
Yeah, I mean,
comfortable.
you want to be comfortable
Yeah.
because you're out and about as a boss babe is.
Thanks.
Yes, mentally, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm really good.
Mhm.
I'm a bit tired. I think it's because end of the year and I'm ready for Christmas break.
Yes, we all are, chat.
We take 2 weeks off over Christmas,
Yeah.
and it's like the only time that we can reset, and
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited for it. But yeah, I'm good. I've like recently just changed my like routine in life, and I feel really good for it. So yeah.
Okay, nice. Sounds like a steady flow. I love
Yeah.
that. And how's married life? How's your husband? How's he
He's
doing?
good.
Yeah. Okay.
All good. Yeah, it's kind of same old, just like with a bit more like
legalities
and sometimes like conversations that we literally we were in the car the other day and we were just being stupid, and I looked at him and I just thought, what is this? And I said to him, do you not think it's crazy that we met when we met 10 years ago? So I was like, we met when we were basically kids. Yeah. And now we're in our mid-30s and we are grown-ups and we have grown-up jobs and like we want to have a family at some point, and like we're adults and literally this is what we're doing on a daily basis, just singing in the car and like chatting shit. And he was like, yeah, I feel like I haven't aged a day, but like my body isn't telling me that.
Yeah, period. No, because I like when you get into your mid-30s, whatever it is, your mind is still like,
yeah, we still feel 18.
Do you know what I mean?
We met when we were 24. Yeah, 10 years ago. It's 24 and 25. Yeah. And we were so young, like we had no like goals or plans or anything, and now it's just like, oh gosh, it's so crazy how young we were, but we felt like we were grown-ups then. Yeah, but then we weren't grown-ups. We're still not grown-ups now.
Do you look at me like a baby? Do you think I'm a baby?
I think everyone's a baby. Anyone younger than 30, I'm always just like, you have no idea. Like your body hasn't like failed you yet. Yeah, and it's like everything changes when you get to 30, and people are like 31, I think. Yeah. And everyone's like, oh no, it's not a big deal. But actually, no, it is. Like your back starts to go and like you can't stay up late, and you get hangovers that are worse than ever before. Like I literally don't drink anymore because I can't stand hangover.
Oh wow, it's put you off that much.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm just like, don't do it.
Yeah. No, honestly.
Don't age.
Oh, child. I'm about to be 30 in December and I'm looking forward to my 30s. I feel like it's going to be the best decade of my life.
I've loved being 100%. In my 30s.
Yeah. How have you enjoyed it? Like, what do you feel like there's a difference?
I just think I started my business when I was 29. Mm-hmm. So when I got to 30, I was like really stressed. Like,
it was because you're building.
Yeah. The first year of running my business was awful and I hated it. But then I got to 31 and I was like, oh, I like this. But the problem I have is I look a lot younger than I am. So as much as I'm in my 30s, people think I'm in my 20s, and which I kind of love and I kind of hate. But so it's kind of like doesn't really mean anything because everyone thinks I'm a kid anyway. Like I talk to people sometimes and they're like, but you're like, what, 22?
22?
Yeah, honestly.
Wow.
People think I'm really young, and I have team members who are like 22, 23 and we'll be together and no one ever believes that I'm like their boss ever. And I'm always just like, oh, it is what it is.
What's the secret?
My dad's got really good genes. My mum looks really young, but my dad, like he's got those strong genes.
Yeah, I love that because I mean, Rhea is the same, Rihanna's the same. Like she looks younger than her age as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So context for anyone who's not part of 7-6.
Yes, Rihanna is
Ray's talent manager.
Yes, who's also her sister.
Who's also my sister. Yes. So she heads the talent department.
Yes,
but yeah, she looks young, but I think everyone thinks she's older than me. So she doesn't look older. I think she just behaves
a bit.
Yeah, she's a bit more mature than I am.
Yeah, I love Rihanna so much. Like I love when she gets into her grumpy boots.
Yeah, she's like,
I love it.
She's just very professional.
Very.
Whereas I'm just like,
Rihanna's that I will give it to you straight.
She's always been like that.
I love people like that.
The age of 2.
Yeah, I love people like that. You're like the happy, lucky one. Like
everything's fine. It's all okay. Like, because you live in a cloud.
I'm crying, but okay, nice. I'm glad everything's well at home. I'm glad you're doing well mentally. I just wanted to check in with that, I was literally saying on the episode before this that obviously the clocks have changed and now
I didn't know that until I got in the cab and they said it on the radio and I was like, oh, did they go forward or back?
I think.
Did we lose an hour or gain an hour?
I think, oh Jesus, this stuff always messes with my brain. But I had an extra hour of partying last night. That's all I know.
So that's why I woke up. Okay, fine. So I woke up and I was like, I feel like I need to be awake. And it was 8 a.m. And I was like, right. Context. I'm dyslexic and have a processing issue. So this stuff like this literally means nothing to me because I'm like, what does that mean? I'll figure it out when I get home.
Well, literally, it's been so many years and I still can't figure it out. And I'm just like,
we really should understand it.
We should really understand it. But I just know, it's either you got 1 hour more sleep, I got 1 hour more partying, and that's
nice. Okay, so I am rested then.
Yeah.
Nice. That's why I'm fine.
Yeah, you look rested.
Thanks. Concealer.
Stunning. Did you say concealer?
My bags are really bad. Concealer and glasses that you can't.
Oh, girl. I don't know how you do it, child. People say I have a busy life. You have a very
Do you know what?
life.
People say this. I do actually have quite a busy life, but I also don't do anything. So like,
what?
I'm not like a social person. So which isn't, this weekend I did actually socialize, but basically I haven't like been out since July.
Wow.
I went to Carnival, which is different, but I say I haven't socialized with my friends since July, since my friend's birthday. I'm seeing them on Friday, and I was just like, yeah, we need to meet up because we haven't seen each other since July. All my friends and I work in the same industry, so we all see each other, but it's not like we just like
proper
we'll see each other at an event or a dinner. I'm like, hi, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But I don't really do anything. Like on a weekend, I don't really go out. Like I do so much during the week that I basically try to keep the weekend completely free. So you
can literally rest.
Yeah, because
I feel like you need that.
I need it. So I go to not even on the weekend now, but I go to the gym during the week, and then I'll go to work and I'll go to events all throughout the week. And then on the weekend, it's like nothing. Yeah. Although this weekend, I went out on Friday night to see my best friend from school, who I haven't seen since my wedding 2 years ago.
Wow.
We were like, when was the last time we saw each other?
Oh, just the time you wore a white dress to walk down the aisle.
Oh my God, I feel like but it's one of those, I felt like no time had passed, and we always have this. We've been best friends since we were at school, and literally no time had passed.
Of
we were
course,
just chatting
that's
away.
what a great friendship is. It's
and
love.
Her husband, she met him when we were 17, so I know everything about her life.
Yeah.
But we just don't see each other. So that was nice. And then yesterday I saw my nieces and I took them to the theatre, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And then today I was meant to see one of my other best friends from school, but I couldn't swing it. I was just like, I'm overstimulated. There's too much going on. Yeah. And I wanted to be here, and I know there's like a quiz involved, so I was like, I wanted to be on it because I'm bad on the best of days. So I was like,
I need these brain cells to work.
I need to revise. But yeah, so this is like the busiest weekend I've had. But normally I literally don't do anything on a weekend.
Okay.
Maybe
nice.
dinner with my husband. That's it.
Yeah. And how is everyone like in your friendship group? Are they all married? Like, is it a mix? Are you one of the only ones?
It's a real mix. Most of my friends, you know what? Right. I actually don't have a lot of friends. Yeah. This is weird thing. Everyone thinks I'm super social and super like, which I am. I'm I'm nice, and you can come up to me and I'll chat. But I'm quite like close knit. Yeah. So I only have like 10 friends. Yeah. That I would say are like my friends that I go out with and I see, and then the rest are just
10 is a good number.
That's a stretch. And also two of them are my siblings.
That's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
I'm crying.
2 of them are definitely my siblings. Yeah. And then, there's, maybe, okay, under 10 friends. Yeah. And I only like see them, but then we don't really ever see each other. So I don't really do that much. And then, I'm not like the most social person anymore. I used to be like go to the club 5 a.m. kind of guy. I've lived my party days, so I feel really comfortable with that. Yeah. But now I don't really do anything, and it's fair. Everyone thinks I'm really boring now. When I speak to people, I'm like, don't drink, like I don't eat sugar, like I don't eat red meat. Like I just if I list all the things,
oh my God,
people are like, oh, this guy said the other day, he was like, oh, you sound like fun, but actually I'm really fun.
You are. I know you to be fun.
I don't want to like blow my own trumpet, but I'm really fun. Yeah. Like, I'll still go out and do karaoke, and I'll still do like all of these amazing things that everyone's doing, but I just I like reserve my energy for when I want to do something really good. I don't just go out. Like I get grumpy now. Like I went to an event earlier this year in the summer, and it's something I was going to like all the time. And then basically I was at the bar and I couldn't get a drink, and I just wanted some water. I was just thirsty. So when you just like dancing so much, you were thirsty. Yeah. And I left because I couldn't get a drink, and I was like, I'm too old to be in a club and not being able to. I'm so parched, I can't even speak. Yeah. And I can't get a drink. So I had to leave at like 9 o'clock. So I was like, this is not my life.
Honestly.
And everyone stayed apart from me and one of my other friends. And I was just like, I'm not that person anymore. Yeah. But back in the day, I would have taken someone else's drink and had it. But nowadays I'm just like, I don't want your germs. I just want to have a really nice, just like fun night where I can be in like the safety of everything I want. So that might be going to a friend's house. Yeah. So I've just done a whole tangent of this, but you asked me about my friends being married. Yeah. This is going to be a common theme of this podcast. Okay. I will just take you on a journey.
Yes, let's go.
But my friends and I, we don't really do anything apart from like go for dinner or like a bar or be in like each other's homes. Yeah. So not many of us have houses. We all live in flats because we live in London. Yeah. But the ones that do, we love them.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones we're like, can we have a party at your house? Or can we?
I love a friend that can host. Don't you love a friend that can host?
Can you just
great.
host everyone? Because
Yes,
I live in a 1.5 bed flat and I can't do that. But yeah, most of my friends are half. Some of them have kids now. Yeah, out of 10, 3 of them have kids. My younger brother has a kid. And then the rest are, I think 3 of them are married and the rest are single.
Okay.
So it's like, there's not that much, but nothing's changed over the years. Like the ones that got married, Natalie, my friend from school, got married when we were like 26 or something. So she was off and she had her kids really young. Yeah. In my opinion, 26 is young.
Very young.
But
I can't imagine having kids at that age.
I can't imagine having kids now. So I'm like, 26, you're a child.
Wow.
But yeah, the others, you know, everyone's been with their partners for ages. There's no like new people in the group. So, but my single friends, I'm like, could you
get a move on?
Get a move on. Because I'm kind of like, we need to do these like, I obviously need to have kids as well, but we need to do these like couples holidays and like all these fun things. And we're missing out because we're all career focused.
Yeah.
So it's like we need
grind
to,
season.
Yeah, we need to focus on our personal lives as well.
Fair enough. I feel like, yeah, I'm telling all my friends, get a move on as well. Yeah. Like especially my heterosexual friends. I'm like, why are you all single?
To be fair, have you seen the pool?
And that's what they tell me.
Dating apps.
They're like, it's ghetto. They're like, it's so ghetto out there.
Some of the messages I'm seeing on these apps are from my guy friends and my girlfriends. I'm like,
literally, like people can't communicate anymore. No. Nobody wants to put in effort anymore. No. Everything is like a transactional thing now. Yeah. Like, if I give you this, I expect this back. It's not cute. But I want good kids. Yeah. You know, like I want good kids. It's kind of not
my problem.
Let's speed it up, right? Yeah. And I want to dress up and I want to be in my suit and I want to be a best man. Like there's so much that I want to happen.
I love a wedding.
Yeah, I do too.
Rihanna's getting married next year.
I know.
And I cannot wait.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be so good.
I love this for her because I know she's so in love with that boy. Like,
oh, don't.
I love it. I love how in love
her childhood
she is.
Sweetheart. Like,
do you know how cute that is?
I know, it's a dream.
Like,
and like her wedding's going to be insane. Like, all of it, every detail that she's planning, I'm just like, oh.
And you know Rihanna when it comes to planning. Yeah. She don't play.
Yeah, we're so different. Yeah. I planned my wedding in like less than 6 months. She's done hers like a year and a half. A year, I think. Yeah. But she's like, it's all sorted and she's not getting married till next year. And I'm just like, I don't.
It's all sorted already. Yeah. No, Rihanna.
Yeah, there's no one like her.
We can't use this stuff because
honestly,
that's absolutely insane.
Really impressive to watch. Yeah. Whereas I'm just like, yeah.
But she just goes like all in at once.
Yeah, she's like tunnel vision. Yeah,
I have a wedding plan. Let's do this. So, Jordan, you're a very, very lucky man to have someone on your side like that. Babe, so. Yeah, of course. I haven't met him before. Have I? Maybe in passing. Maybe at like an event or something. But I haven't proper spoken to him.
He's a bit like
stuff.
me. He's not super social either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's a bit shy.
He's not shy, but he's like, I feel like he's a reserve your energy kind of person. But he's lovely. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, she would be marrying him.
Yeah, it'd be annoying.
She deserves the world and more.
Yes.
So, yes. But tell the people what you're wearing.
What am I wearing? So, today, I am wearing, what is this? A Roxanda for George at Asda, which is a bit rogue for me because I'm not really like a high street shopper.
That's what I was going to say. I'm surprised.
But I love a designer collaboration that brings designers to the high street to make them accessible.
Yeah.
So you see, basically, right. So one of our first clients, if not the first client we ever had at 7-6 was Next.
Yeah.
And they used to have, it doesn't exist anymore, but they used to have something called Label Mix, which was a department in Next that was like a designer hub. Yeah. And then they used to create kind of like affordable, that word doesn't mean the same thing to everyone, but affordable designer collection. So they'd collaborate with like designers who are showing at London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, just like really exciting contemporary designers. And then they'd make a accessible collection. So it would be, rather than £700 for a shirt, it would be like £200. So it's still like expensive, but it's way more, a gateway into wearing a designer. Yeah. And I loved it because I love accessibility. And there are so many in fashion, and there are so many designers that that people don't know about. And if you start off with one of those pieces, you might eventually invest into, you know, one of their more expensive normal pieces.
100%.
Because you'll fall in love. So this is a Roxanda collaboration, and I just saw it and was just like, wow, this is really exciting.
I love the colour.
It's so nice.
I love burgundy so much.
I bought a few things from the collection, but Roxanda show at London Fashion Week every year. They're just like a really exciting brand. And then this year I think they worked with Whistles, and now they've worked with Georgia Asda, and I just thought that's so random. Georgia Asda.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice collection, and the quality is actually really good.
It looks fantastic. And this is what, like a silky material?
It's I haven't checked the label. It's probably polyester. It's probably not the best like material. Yeah. But quality wise, it does feel really nice, and it's got like these little bows.
I was literally about to comment on them. The bows are so fab. Such a nice little touch.
Big fan.
Yeah, period. And the shoes?
Oh, I've got an Adidas. I don't know if you don't zoom into my socks, because I've got nice socks on.
The wide angle camera's going to catch
You're over there. But I have just what are these? Sambas?
Are they Sambas?
Yeah, Sambas, just some black Sambas.
Very cute. Very, very nice. Shout out to, you know, our friends at Adidas. We love you very, very, very much. And obviously the glasses are from...
my glasses, I get all of my glasses from a shop in Columbia Road. Yeah, Columbia Road by the flower market, called Bridges and Brows.
Okay.
And the guy Lee that owns it is just like a glasses expert. So he chooses glasses for like movies. Yeah. So what was that? Do you remember that TV show, The Serpent, that came out on, I think it was ITV? No. And it was like 80s thing. It was amazing. You should watch it. It was amazing. Okay, yeah. It's about a serial killer. Yeah. But it was all 80s, and it had like amazing glasses, and he did all the like curation of the glasses for that. He's done some really big movies as well. But he's we walk into the shop. We go quite a lot. Me and my husband both wear glasses, so we always buy stuff. And walk into the shop, and he's just like, "Oh, I've got a pair that'd be perfect for your face." He just can tell.
Oh, we love that touch.
Yeah, we call him One Touch Lee, because actually he'll touch your face once and he'll give you the perfect glasses.
Period. Yeah.
The other day I went in with my nephew, and he gave him his first pair of like proper sunglasses.
Oh, that's so very cute. That's so cute. Yes, thank you. Okay, period. Yeah, the outfit is fab. The outfit is cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for bringing me out in burgundy. Burgundy used to be my favorite color.
What are you wearing?
I absolutely love it. These pants, I literally just got them, to be honest, before my trip to America. These are from ASOS.
They're really nice.
I think, wait, let me even just quickly check. I think they're ASOS branded, but I just want to quickly check. Where's my orders? Where are they? I can't find them, but yeah, no, they're ASOS. I'm just wearing my white Air Force Ones. The laces are a bit dirty because I wore them out last night, and I was in the club. Honey, shaking some ass.
Where did you go?
I went to it's an event called Bootylicious.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay,
it's fantabulous. It's a black queer, mainly male queer event. It's been around for probably 20 plus years. It's very, very like grounded as like probably the main black gay event to go to.
That.
They do it once a month, last Saturday of every month, and
I love how
there was the Halloween one. Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's called Bootylicious, but all the girls come outside, you know, and we just have a great time. So I had a ball last night, you know, got a couple numbers. And,
I love this for you. Okay,
yeah, just a little 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I was just in the club shaking some ass. I got home at like 4, 5.
Oh my goodness.
5. I got back at 5.
And you're here.
And I'm here.
Wow. And you look so fresh. Why?
Yeah.
How?
I don't
you
know.
don't even wear makeup. So like.
I just run off energy of life.
Okay.
I'm just, you know me. I'm like a happy, energized bunny. Just always like go on
I
the go, on the go.
I would not be able to do this. I can tell you that for a fact.
But you know, it is what it is. And the glasses are also from ASOS. And the turtleneck is from a different brand, but I can't remember the name of the brand. It's really nice. It's really, really cute. I love the quality. I don't know if I'll be able to see. I'm probably choking myself, but.
Oh, it's Union Work.
Union Works. Oh, yes, Union Works. So, Union Works clothing. I've worked with them, obviously, through the agency and stuff. But yeah, no, this is something from their line and very, very, very cute. So yeah, that's what we're wearing, guys. And we're about to get into our first little game. So I'm just going to give you...
The thing is, I said yes to coming on this. And I was like, really excited for it.
Yeah.
But also it's this stuff that really stresses me out because it takes me a long time to like process things. So please be kind.
I will be. This one you'll probably like because it's just topics of conversation. And then you just say whether... It's called Love It or Lose It.
Oh, fine. Okay.
So I'll tell you topics of conversation. You tell me whether you love it, lose it. Simple. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So love it or lose it. Late invoice payments.
Oh, lose it. This week I've been on, this week specifically, and we'll talk about it off camera, but I have been on my fight because it's end of month coming up. So I've had to do a lot of finance stuff. And I lost my rag this week.
Oh.
I've sent some very strong worded emails and there's like a couple that might even have to go into legal action. I'm just like, pay your invoices,
Literally,
please.
I feel like it's just so disrespectful to people's time, efforts.
It just blows my mind. I have two issues with it. Firstly, I have an issue that so many brands come with such quick turnaround.
Literally.
And they ask you to do things so quickly and just so, like, naturally so quickly. They're just like, hey, I need this done in, 3 days. And you're like, oh, that's not normal. And they're just like, yeah. And then you invoice and it's like 30 to 45 days, sometimes longer, and then you're paying late. Yeah. Mind blowing.
Literally.
Secondly, I have an issue with the fact that so many agencies are paying late. And there's one agency in particular at the moment that I hadn't heard of before. We've worked with recently with a really big brand, and they haven't paid any of their creators because we've spoken to everyone else in the campaign from other agencies, talent management agencies. And the brand has no idea that this is happening, but it's because they don't know. They've signed the contract with the agency. They've given the freedom, whatever, agency deal with everything. But it's just brands not doing their due diligence on agencies that they're working with and whether or not they're paying creators and their suppliers on time. Yeah. And I see this a lot, and I see it with talent management agencies. I see it with influencer marketing agencies, and it grinds my gears. No,
honestly, it's especially... You are a creator yourself. I forgot to mention that in your introduction, but you are actually a content creator yourself. And so obviously you experience it from both I'm looking out for the people that I'm trying to get the money for, but then also this is my money. Pay me. Where's my money at? Do you know what I mean? No, and I really do think we're both losing it. In case it wasn't clear, but I do think that it's just it's horrific and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, is it because you're broke? Yeah. Or is it you're just?
I think some people
delaying it
because they're broke.
Yeah.
And that's not my problem. Like if my business was broke, get a loan.
Get a loan, or just don't run the campaign.
Or, I don't know, do whatever. But you shouldn't be able to pay your creators late because that money should go straight to the creators. Like the brand gives you 100K, you keep, I don't know, 25, 30K of it as your agency fee, to be honest. Every agency is different, I don't know what everyone does. And then that 70K is for creators. Yeah. Put that aside, that shouldn't be spent on anything to do with your life. Literally. Put that aside so that the creators can get paid. Yeah. I don't understand why you're
Stop using our money.
I'm not great with money, but that's simple. Yeah. That's it's the basics.
Literally. So we're losing it. Stop paying our invoices late. Thank you very, very much. Love it or lose it. Group chat gossip.
I love gossip. So I'm one of those people. Yeah. I actually saw an Instagram meme earlier today, and I'm one of those people that I'm in everyone's close circle. Yeah. Like the green on Instagram.
Yeah. I love being in a close friends. I love it.
I'm but I don't know these people. I'm just why are you trusting me with your gossip?
Literally.
But people tell me everything about their lives. I think I'm just one of those people that people feel comfortable around me. But I'm I don't tell anyone. I hold a lot of secrets. Yeah. If someone was to steal from my brain, you'd find out a lot of, really crazy stuff.
The world would turn upside down.
Yeah, especially in the influencer industry. Yeah. Then people be like, oh. Woo. But I love it. But I'm not a gossiper. But I love to listen to gossip. So I actually feel like I'm fueled by it.
I live for a gossip. Listen, when I get a notification and my friend is like, Ray, I got the tea, I'm like, yes, let's load it up. You know, you're just like, oh, FaceTime.
I'm one of those people, I wait and I'm like, just give me a minute. I need to like take a seat.
Yeah.
Let me get a cup of tea or, you know, a snack or whatever. And then tell me.
Let's digest. Let's really digest what's going on here. Yeah, I love a cheeky bit of goss. Like I do enjoy a cheeky bit of goss, especially when it's like something that I already knew was going to play out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the
and
situation.
You're like,
really? Well, I think I knew that was going to happen already. Like, it's such a fulfilling full circle moment of, I knew I was right kind of thing.
Always.
You know, I love it. Okay, so we love group chat gossip. Okay.
But I actually, just a disclaimer, I only gossip, I think, with 3 people. My sister and my 2 best friends, Bianca and Chrisania.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't think anyone else gets gossip from me.
Yeah.
Because I trust those women with my life, and 2 of them actually have signed contracts to work with 7/6. So there's an NDA in there anyway, so they can't.
Just in case, you know.
Yeah, and Bianca used to be signed to 7/6 as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's probably some legal thing in there. So like with a doctor when you can't tell.
Yeah.
Or is it a lawyer? You can't tell.
Yeah, it's always have the backup option. You know. Okay. Love it or lose it. Vegan food at industry events.
I don't mind. I think my biggest issue is when it's shit. I don't mind plant-based foods, like no meat. I'm not really that bothered about it, but it needs to be good. And I think that's just generally at events, food should be good.
Yeah.
So I also find it annoying when they do that just to be safe, because they don't know like dietary requirements, but you could just ask in advance.
Literally.
Yeah. So,
or just have multiple options.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit of a cop out. So I'm gonna say lose it. I don't mind vegan food, just like you, like plant-based, as you said. It should be good, but it's like, give some variety. Like, we get that vegan people are very much in the limelight now, or have been for the past few years, but it's like, where's the meat at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what about us meat eaters? Don't we deserve some equality when it comes to the hors d'oeuvres too?
Yeah, I think the problem is the food at a lot of events is not good. So when it's like vegan food, it's not like good vegan food that you can actually be full from. My biggest thing is like when you go to an event, the whole cauliflower. You go to a dinner and they give you half a cauliflower. And I'm sorry, if I was vegan or plant-based, I don't think I'd want to eat half cauliflower as my main meal. No. I would want to eat something substantial.
Yeah.
And there are so many options. My husband's Greek Cypriot, and in Cyprus, they eat, most of their food actually is plant-based vegan, apart from the meat dishes. So there's lots of things that you can be full on that, like, he could give you a recipe. And
yeah,
his mum
100%.
could, that isn't a cauliflower.
Yeah.
And I just get so annoyed when I'm just like, that's not a real food. Like, who's getting full off of a cauliflower? You know, when you go to, because I don't eat red meat, if I go to a wedding, I often get the vegetarian option because it's either beef, you have like beef Wellington or a roast beef, or vegetarian. And every time I get a cauliflower, I'm just like, again, it's the most
That's
boring.
so funny. Not cauliflower.
Why?
Why is cauliflower taking over the world?
It's actually killing me. I'm just like, I don't want cauliflower. Just because I don't eat beef doesn't mean I'm not going to eat. Like, give me something that's not cauliflower.
Yeah, and I don't even eat cauliflower, so
it's just such a boring.
Imagine no red meat, no cauliflower. So I'd just be drinking champagne.
Yeah, I'm drunk
the whole night. Literally.
Most weddings, I'm drunk.
Wow,
I'm hungry.
I'm crying. Yeah, so you're gonna say lose it?
Lose it within reason. I actually don't mind vegan food, but I think lots of agencies specifically need to just do better with their food options. So
I agree.
That's like a middle ground.
Yeah. So you heard it here first. Do better with the food
because we're hungry.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. But yeah, that was love it or lose it. Cute, right?
Yeah.
Just a little 1-2, just to ease you in. Yeah. You know?
Until you give me like an actual quiz. I have to study for it.
No, you dreaded the quiz already,
I'm
girl.
actually petrified.
It's coming.
Everyone's
It's
gonna
coming.
think I'm stupid.
Oh my days! No, you're gonna do well. Believe in yourself. You know, you're a very accomplished smart woman. You can, yeah, you eat that. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the interview segment of the episode, and we're just gonna get people to get to know you a little bit. So. Obviously, I've listed off a lot of your accomplishments. Obviously, that's not the whole list, but you're a very well accomplished, strong black woman, which, you know, we love to see, and a champion for ethnic inclusion in the industry that you operate in. So what made you want to create an influencer agency, and how did it come about? You probably answered this question a million times.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's important. So I always say I've literally done the same job since I left uni. So because I'm an influencer, and there's nothing wrong with this, but because I'm an influencer, people think, I often get the whole influencer turned agency, like she was an influencer and she you know, created an agency. But I've always been an influencer, like since I was at uni. I had a blog, then I had YouTube, but I only had like 8,000 followers. I wasn't like huge, you know.
That's still a lot.
It's still a lot, but I'm not. I even think now I've got 30,000 followers, 32,000. That's not big. If you look at some of like the big
the macro.
If we look at like Patricia Bright as an example, she's like an influencer turned business woman. Like for me, that's like wow. So that I get, but I was just like, you know, this small little, and also you have a small following. Small, and you do a lot with it. It actually blows my mind. But
oh, thank you.
You create content, you know, like that's your job. Whereas I was always just like dipping my toe in, wasn't really doing that much. Because I was always a marketer on the side. And that was always my like big thing. I love doing it. So I basically started the agency because I'd worked in marketing, but then I was also an influencer on the side, but it meant that my friends were all influencers because that's where I was making my friends.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And in 2018, I went freelance. I left a role that I didn't love and I took them on as a freelance client and then took on some other clients. And I was just like looking around and I was like, oh, outside of my bubble of like the control that I have for the brands that I've worked with, it's really different. So I think because I've always had a very diverse friendship group. Like I like collect friends from like everywhere I go. So I grew up in a very white area, and which is hilarious because my sister, we all grew up in the same place. All my siblings, there's 4 of us, but my sister's friendship group compared to mine from school is so different. Because when I was at school, there were no black people where I lived. And then when she was at school, I don't know where everyone came from, but all her friends are black. And I was just like, I always say to her, I just think it's amazing how in the 6 years between us, so much has changed. And even like most of her friends went to the uni that I went to. There were no black people in Nottingham when I went there.
Really? And there's so many now.
Now, I go back quite a lot for events. I do like BME mentoring and stuff like that. And I look around and I get really emotional because I'm just like, this did not exist. We had like one society that no one really wanted to, well, people did join. I'm sorry if you did join. I didn't join because there were some people in there that were trying to get me in, and it was giving, I don't want to say it just in case I see it. Maybe take that out.
Okay.
We'll talk about that off camera.
Okay, yeah.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so diversity has always been a thing that even though I didn't grow up with it, the diversity that I had was my family. Really lucky to have lots of siblings and cousins, and you know, my parents are from London, so we'd always be in and out, even though I didn't grow up in London. Started the agency because that was like a normal thing for me, having like this eclectic friendship groups. I understood different people's wants. You know, I have friends who are plus size, I have friends who are gay, I have friends who are trans, I have friends who are, you know, East Asian, like everything that I wasn't seeing in campaigns. So when I went freelance, I was working with these brands and they weren't working with creators that basically they were only working with white creators who were skinny and blonde. I was like, what is this? Like, honestly, I literally don't understand this world. And I think because I realize now, because I'm neurodivergent, I see things in a really like black and white way sometimes, and I'm just like, you're crazy. How is this like? To me, it just
shouldn't be
sense.
like this kind of thing.
So I started the agency because of that. I was just like, there are so many amazing creators, and my whole thing was like, I have to show you. I have to show you who these creators are, and like brands have to work with them. And that was my thing. I just wanted to give opportunity to these amazing creators that I knew, to friends who were telling me they were having issues like just breaking into the creator world, even though they had 30, 40, 100,000 followers. They weren't getting paid for campaigns. Brands didn't know who they were. They weren't even getting gifting. And then if they were going to events and being seen, they were getting treated really differently to their white counterparts.
Wow.
And I was just like, this is...
Something needs to be done about this.
It's bonkers. Like, I don't understand why this is so, in my eyes, so clear that there's an issue that we can just fix really easily. And then, but for everyone else, they don't get it, and they don't have access to certain types of creators. And there was loads of buzzwords being used. And then I started, so that's why I started the agency, because I felt like I could do better than what was out there.
That's amazing. No, and thank you.
I've never told the story that way, but that's like the real story.
No, I love that. See, we get the real on the DTC podcast, period. But no, thank you, honestly, because you have changed the lives of so many people. Just being yourself and just being curious and just taking action. Like, I think the big part of what you just said is you saw a problem, you took action, and now it's gotten you to where you are now.
Naively, I thought it was going to be a really easy fix.
I
spoke to my dad this morning. He called me and was like, hi. I didn't get his call first. I called him back, and he was like, I was calling you because I wanted you to listen to TalkSport. And I was like, why?
What's that? What is that?
He was like, there was a debate. My dad literally never talks about race or anything. He's like real typical, like, boomer. Like, his mum, so my dad's British Jamaican. His mum came over, my nana came over in the 60s, around Windrush, but she wasn't a Windrush baby. Or babe, should I say. And then he was born here, and he just gets on with it. Like, he's had hardship, never talks about it. Like, I've had to like really like claw into his world to like try and get information. And every now and again he'll give me like a tidbit, and I'll be like, what do you mean that happened to you? Like, what? And then he'll just
the trauma child.
And he'll be like, oh yeah, it's fine. And I'm like,
is it?
Okay.
Is it fine?
Yeah, I'm like, this explains a lot, but also wow. And he was just basically saying that they were talking about football and how managers, there's only 2 black managers in the UK football league, whatever, I don't know. And he was like, he got really passionate about it. I was like, of course it's football related. This is where your passion comes from. But he was getting not upset. He was getting passionate about it because he was saying like, this is basically what you talk about. So I thought it'd be interesting to have a chat about it. He was like, I want you to listen to it. But he was just saying how there's so much that has been said over the years. And he was like, I hate Black History Month. And I think it's really interesting that a lot of people do hate it.
Yeah, so I understand the logic behind why.
He was like, every year we have these same conversations, people say the same things, we have all this like trauma that gets, uplifted, and then the conversations happen and nothing happens. And he was just like, I'm bored of it.
It's a tick box exercise.
And he's just like, nothing ever gets done. And he asked me if he thinks that things have changed in my industry. And I said, I think things have changed, but it's because we're so new. Like, football's been around forever, whereas influence marketing's been around for like 15 years. So it's things have changed, but not as much as it should
100%.
change. And I think I was quite naive when I started the agency to think like I could like fix everything. And like, I was like, in 5 years, my industry is not even going to be needed. It's really needed.
Definitely needed.
I'm like, wow. Okay, so I'm like, in another 5 years, this agency is going to not be needed.
So, but at least it gives you somewhat longevity, even though the longevity kind of stems from, I wish this wasn't the case. I really wish I didn't have to like, beat the drum that I have to beat. Honestly, and it's such a shame. Like, even coming back to what you said about like being one of only 2 black people to be in this football management position, and I just hate that. I hate that.
Think about how many black football, like the England team. I was like, I don't know much about football, but what I do know, the England team, like half the team were black,
literally.
And he was like, and he was like, Arsenal when he's not an Arsenal supporter, but he said Arsenal as an example. He was like, something like half the team's black, or majority of the team's black, and then the white team members aren't even English. And he was just like, it's crazy that people can't get opportunity, even though they are the people that are literally running the leagues.
This is the world that we live in, unfortunately. It just, every time I think about it, it blows my mind. Like the whole being black thing, the whole being gay thing. Like, I'm just like, why is society built like this? Like, why is this a thing?
Stupid. I feel like I don't understand. Just, like, start again. Because
literally, can we please?
It's so infuriating because if you just think, I think racism is really dumb, and I think whenever it's like so basic, but sometimes I talk to my husband about things and I'm just like, I feel really stupid. I feel like sometimes I'm unintelligent, because I see things so like basic. I'm like, you are stupid, honestly, if you believe that you are more superior because of the color of your skin burns in the sun. Yeah, like, what do you mean?
No, honestly, it's like, the logic, it's incomprehensible. Like, I just don't understand it. I will never understand it. And I'm just like, if I think this way, why don't you think this way?
Like, quite basic. It's literally, just like, come on, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, what the hell? No, honestly.
But don't get me started on gay rights as well, because that one really stresses me out.
We'll be here all day.
Because I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, people have been gay for even like, when I talking about like trans rights really stresses me out as well, because I'm like, this isn't a new phenomenon. No. Like, it's not like something that we've just, in the last 10 years, it's just happened. Yeah. If you look back in all, like, all histories, like all different types of, I don't know what the word is, sorry, my brain is not working today, but, if we look back at like ancient Greece and we look back at the Romans, look back way in the past, there's like pictures of like different types of people. There's stories that were told. This isn't new. No. This is just it's mainly religion based, isn't it though? But this is, don't just get me started, girl. One person said no, I'm not into this, and then
everybody followed, and that's humans for you. We're a lot of followers.
But I have a lot of interesting thoughts that I don't think people would love to hear. No. But I find, when I learned about, I think this is my black and white issue, when I learned about Henry VIII at school, that's when I was like, there's a lot going on in this world and people really need to just explain it to me. How can this man want to get divorced? And so he changed the entire religion of the country.
So crazy.
And that's normal.
And people just follow it.
And people just followed it. Yeah. And I was like, that could never be me.
Like, never. Because I'll look you up and down and be like, suck your mum.
Yesterday we were Catholic, but today we're Protestant because this guy wants to get divorced. But that's like the history of the world.
Literally.
Just some guy wanted to do something for his own benefit, and all of
a sudden everybody does that thing. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, okay. Well, all I can say is keep striving for what you're striving for. Keep making change, keep bossing it, and just doing what you're doing, because you're making such a great impact, and we're so grateful for you.
Oh, thank you.
Period. And we love you very much.
As well. Aww. Keep working.
Yes. Keep making it see some money. Keep putting money in my pocket. Yes, of course. Okay. So it's time for what you've been dreading. It's quiz time. Okay.
I'm just going to say I'm really bad. So all the cameras in the room, I'm really bad at quizzes. And I'll just leave it at that.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 questions.
Okay.
10 seconds to answer each question. I need one answer from you on each question. And we're just going to get straight into it.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Come on. Okay.
Question 1.
I'm hot already.
Which operating system does a Google Pixel phone use?
Android.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Good start.
Yeah. Okay. I love how you just like sat upright. Just like, let's do this. Okay. Question 2. What part of a plant conducts photosynthesis?
Oh, Mr. Griffiths at my school, my biology teacher. I vividly remember this class. What part of the plant is photosynthesis? The leaves? The stem? I don't know.
What's your final answer?
I don't know.
I need one.
I'm going to say the leaves. It's not the roots.
The leaves? Yeah. Final answer? Correct.
Oh. Guys, it's really stressful.
The pressure is getting worse.
Back to biology.
Oh my God. Don't you just feel like you're in school right now? It's just like an exam pop quiz kind of vibe. Question 3. What is the most populated city in Australia?
Australia. I actually only know 4 in Australia, so I'm going to go with Melbourne.
Melbourne, final answer?
Yeah, because otherwise you would have said Sydney. It wouldn't be Sydney because that's too obvious because it's the capital. Is it the capital? Anyway, I'm not going to embarrass myself on the internet. I'm going to stick with Melbourne.
Melbourne, final answer? Okay, incorrect. The answer is in fact Sydney.
Oh, that felt like a trick question. Damn it.
What can I say?
I've also never been to Australia.
Neither have I.
Rihanna she didn't used to live. Rihanna lived there for 3 months because she worked there. She went to Melbourne. That's also why I said it, because it's the only place.
Go down under. I would love to, eventually.
Yeah.
Question 4. How many faces does a dodecahedron have?
Dodecahedron. Deck? It's the dough that's throwing me. 20.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. The answer's 12.
Dodeca. Because the deck was giving 10.
Finger like dozen. It's kind of like along that line. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you tried.
Yeah.
Question 5. Multiple choice. How many permanent teeth does a dog have? Okay.
Oh.
Is it A, 32, B, 46, or C, 42?
Just thinking about my dog. He has quite a lot of teeth. Would he have more than me? I'd say 42.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
Wow, look at you.
Because I counted my teeth the other day.
just sat there and just 1,
yeah, it's the kind of thing me and my husband do.
This is what you do on those weekends where you stay in.
It's just like just at night time. I was brushing my teeth. I was like, how many teeth do you have? And it was 15 and 16 top and bottom.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so my dog would have more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you ate that. Wow. Okay. I love this.
Logic.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 so far. Okay, doing well. Can you spell?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Literally dyslexic.
Yeah, you literally said that earlier in the episode.
Although actually spelling isn't one of my dyslexia issues, but
okay,
it will be if I get it wrong. So.
She just blame it on the dyslexia, child. Spell the word connoisseur.
Oh, this is actually one of the issues I have. Right. So it's when there's doubles. So CON. ESSIOR. But I think it's a double N. But yeah, go on.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. The answer is connoisseur. CONNOISSEUR.
Yeah, words
that's a crazy
like that.
word.
Yeah,
that's a crazy word to spell. Woo! Jesus, I know I've definitely relied on what's it called, autocorrect to spell that for me.
So I'm putting loads of stuff on Vinted at the moment, as an example, and there's certain words that I can't ever spell. I find it really difficult. So I use the like voice record. The what's it called? You know that
the auto. It picks up your voice and writes the word for you.
So I'll write like blue, and then I'll click it asymmetric top. Because there's just certain words I'm just like, I'm not going to stress that I can't spell them anymore.
Literally, we have the technology to do it for us these days.
I'm at this age.
Yeah.
I've lived this
soft
long.
life, babe.
Yeah. I'm not going to get stressed out about not being able to spell asymmetric.
Period. Okay. Question 7. Oh, you don't drink anymore, but hopefully you know this. A screwdriver cocktail is orange juice, ice, and which spirit?
Oh, I've never had one of those. Orange juice. Is it vodka?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct. Oh.
I've never had a screw. Have you had a screwdriver?
No, I haven't. Well, how do you know that if you haven't had one? That's crazy.
I don't know, because what really goes with orange juice? Vodka and orange.
True.
Such a basic drink to have such a fun name.
Yeah, true. I hate vodka so much.
Really?
I hate vodka with all my heart.
I don't mind vodka.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
My favourite drink is tequila.
I went to America and that's all they drink there.
Oh, really?
Literally. I feel like I was being judged if I didn't order tequila. Like, it's just crazy. I love a marg though.
I love a Paloma. That's my favourite. But
that's the one in grapefruit juice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
what's the spirit in that?
I think it's tequila.
Oh, okay. Tequila and grapefruit juice. That's an interesting mix.
Really good. And like salt. So it's like
I hate salt with a drink. I'm just like, why is this here?
I know. I like bitterness and like savory meets sweet.
Do you think that's come with like your age, like your taste buds have changed, or has that always been you?
No, I think that's always been me.
Okay.
I like sweet as well. I love like an Aperol. I love a Campari. Campari is like
Campari's nice. I do love a Campari.
Campari soda. That's like if I ever drink again, I feel like that would be one of my first drinks.
At least I know now. If I want to buy you something for Christmas, just get you a nice bottle of Campari or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Period. Question 8. Name the song from the lyric. Okay. So I'm going to read the lyrics, and you give me the name of the artist and the song.
Close my eyes.
Sometimes I feel good. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused.
Oh, I know this. Sometimes I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. You say it again. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Sometimes I feel good. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused.
Oh, I don't know, but you're gonna say it, and it's literally I can feel it here. It's gonna like.
Just try and get it to trickle down.
So what do I have to do? Tell you what the next lyric is?
No, you have to tell me the name of the artist and the song.
And the song.
You get half a point for each.
Oh, I can't think what it is. My brain wants to say Pink, but I don't know why. No, I'm gonna say I don't know.
No answer. The answer is Alicia Keys' Fallin'.
Loving you, darling,
Makes me so confused.
Yeah, I could feel. I was like, you know this. I sang that many a times at karaoke.
Literally.
Oh
no. The pressure, child. The pressure. Question 9. Which football club plays its home games at Loftus Road?
I don't know. Literally, it could be anyone. I just know Chelsea because my family are from West.
She said, boy, what are you asking me right now?
Loftus Road.
Yeah.
Loftus Road. I don't know. Queen's Park Rangers. That's also West, but I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah, because
correct.
Stop it,
Charlotte. What the fuck, bro?
Look at me.
What the hell? How?
I don't know. I think it's because I said West, and I was like, "Oh, Queen's Park Rangers, they're West."
Do you know how specific that is? That is
just a genius.
insane. Clearly.
Can't spell connoisseur.
And you were scared of the quiz.
Can't
and
spell connoisseur,
you come
but
in, your guesses are this
Loftus
specific.
Road. Oh wow,
That is so
I must
crazy.
have driven down there. I was there on Friday.
Yeah.
So.
No, when you said that, my heart literally just was like,
hilarious.
what the fuck?
My nan supports Queen Park Rangers. So
Shout out to you, Nan. We love that. Okay, so how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. 50%. If you get this one right, you'll be leading the season. So no pressure. Okay.
Oh.
Question 10. Where did sushi originate?
Is this a trick question? Because I've had this question in a quiz before, and I can't remember. I wish Rihanna was here because we did a quiz in Manchester and this came up. Because obviously we have sushi from Japan, but I need to look at you. But is this a trick question? Because did it actually come from? Did it come from like China and then they adopted it?
Go with your gut, girl.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say Japan because obviously that's sushi, but it might be a trick question. And then
It's your final answer, babes.
I was going to go with Japan.
Japan? Final answer? Correct.
Oh, thank God. Do you know that? I'm a winner. But you know when something's so obvious?
Yeah.
I get this is things that throw me off a trick question.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's too obvious. Like, why would you ask me that?
Do you like my poker face? I'm like,
yeah, I was just really trying to look deep into your eyes.
No, congratulations. 6 out of 10. Amazing.
I am the winner of the season.
Not yet, girl. You're only episode 6?
1. Episode 1.
Episode 6, but no, you're in the lead.
Wow.
So, and I give a prize to
how many
those
episodes
that
in the season?
10. So not far left to go.
Let's hope there's no smart people coming on.
She's wishing bad on all you lot that are coming on. But well done.
Thank
6. You. Congratulations. So she's not a boss babe in just inclusivity. She's a boss babe in quizzes too, apparently.
Get me to a pub.
Okay, guys. Well, I usually do outfit of the week, but unfortunately we have run out of time. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming on, Charlotte. I really, really love, adore, and I'm so inspired by you and what you do and all the work that you do. Thank you so much for believing in me and having me as part of your home, your family, your agency. I'm super, super grateful, and I really couldn't see myself anywhere else, to be honest. Like, honestly, I love you. I love your sister. I just think the growth that you guys have achieved and what you guys are doing is so, so amazing. And congratulations on the award that you won recently for Campaign of the Year for such a good cause and for educating people on such a very valid topic that people need to know about. So yeah, but how did you find it? Did you enjoy yourself?
I loved it.
Yeah,
this went so quickly.
Yes, I know, right? It's done already, child. These 1 hours, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it could have been 2 hours. I would have loved it.
Right? We can sit down and talk, but maybe you might be back. We shall see.
Yeah,
because we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to talk about. Yeah, period. So let the people know where they can find you.
Yes. So which one's my camera? I'm going to go here.
Yes, right there.
Hi, everyone. So if you want to learn more about the agency, you can go to 76agency.com and social media, we're 76agency on all platforms, but the letters, SEVENSIX agency. And if you're looking for me, then I'm Charlotte76 on all platforms. And that's it. That's kind of, I'm only on Instagram. So,
just in case you didn't know.
Actually, no, I do TikTok now.
Yeah,
I'm trying. TikTok's hard,
but you need to get on Snapchat. Apparently, that's where the money's being made.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the Snapchat demographic, but Snapchat is the one.
Where the money is.
Yeah, I don't know if Snapchat's really good for under 30, but I don't know that many people over 30 that are using it.
Okay. Well,
we're done.
We are done. And guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for your time. I really appreciate you. I know you're super busy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, rate, share, all these good things. And guys, until next time, I love you and I'll see you later. Say bye, Charlotte.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Bye.